I'm Jacinta Presta. I'm 24 years old and I've been coming to Discover Church since late December last year. I grew up Christian when I was little, but when I was 16, my family kind of split. We kind of walked away from the church. I went through a really hard time with my mental health, just struggled with a lot of things. I decided to not really deal with my problems and do a lot of distraction, a lot with alcohol and drugs and partying and a lot of isolation. Went into a really deep hole, just pain, and I got to the point where I was over it, over the frustration, over the anger, over not feeling good, and I didn't want to be here anymore. I tried to take my life. I just felt no hope. A little after my 21st birthday, I decided to make a decision to not drink anymore, and I wanted to change my life for the good. I still had a really hard heart towards Christianity. I didn't really want to go to that, so I did it kind of by myself, but I still felt like a real hole in my heart. Last year in September, I started seeing a lot of Christian videos on my phone, and it was so random. I'd never seen anything like that. And then I decided to start listening to worship music for the first time. There was a moment where I was in the car in my garage listening to worship music. I just felt very overwhelmed, and I just started to pour my heart out and cry out to God and really kind of surrender and be like, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel frustrated. I don't want to feel angry. Like, I need help. I can't do it on my own. And that's when I really heard the voice of God. He said to me that he had always been there for me, waiting for me to come back to him, and that I wasn't a disappointment to him at all. I just felt so much anxiety lift off of me and so much peace come into my heart. And that night I decided to read my Bible that had been like stuffed in the back of my closet. The first verse is Romans 5:1 that I read, and I was just going to open the Bible and just see, what God wanted to say to me in that moment. And he said, "Therefore, since we have been made right in God's sight by faith, we have peace with God because of what Jesus Christ our Lord has done for us." And I read a couple lines down for Romans 5:6. "When we are utterly helpless, Christ came at just the right time and died for us sinners." And I decided I don't want to go back to my life. This is my path, and I've been given a second chance. I believe Jesus is the Son of God. I believe he is our way through to salvation. I had been baptised previously when I was a kid. That's just what I thought every Christian did, just like a tick off the list. But now that I've gotten a real second chance at Christ and a real relationship with him, I just want to share that with people and really show everyone that I love Jesus. My life has changed tenfold since coming to Christ. I am such a more peaceful person. My demeanour has just changed. I've been able to forgive so many people that have hurt me, and I just see that more kinder to others and mostly more kinder to myself. I would like to thank Liv for just really being a beautiful soul and welcoming me into the church and really helping me with my faith. I'd also like to thank Pastor Pete and Pastor Caleb for making Discover Church just a home for me, and my life group for being the most amazing life group ever. They're so cool. They've really helped me with my faith and really welcomed me with open arms.